AskReddit by Wopsies. What's a cover song that's better than the original? The Carpenters' version of Close to You is way better than the original by Richard Chamberlain. It's a cover ? Deleted. Which was originally a song about a man wanting respect from the woman. All Along the Watchtower, Hendrix. Even Dylan said the song belonged to Hendrix after he heard it. I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett vs the original by The Arrows. Have you heard her version of Crimson and Clover? OMG. So good. Joan Jett kills it. Bang Bang My Baby Shot Me Down by Nancy Sinatra is way better than the original from Cher. Didn't even know Cher had a version, much less the original. Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. Yes. The Righteous Brothers took a good little love song and performed it in the key of sex. The Animals cover of House of the Rising Sun and They Might Be Giants cover of Istanbul, not Constantinople. That's nobody's business but the Turks. Man of Constant Sorrow by the Soggy Bottom Boys. From Oh Brother Where Art Thou? The Soggy Bottom Boys are just Union Station. Ike. Dante Minsky did George Clooney's vocals at least. Tainted Love by Soft Cell. Gloria Jones' original was still fantastic though. Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. Wow. I've loved this song since it came for like 25 years and never knew it was a cover. The Pogs and the band played Waltzing Matilda. My man. A lot of people don't get the Pogs or Shane Margot one. They think it's all drunken paddywhackery. But Shane grew up listening to Irish folk and sings like a traditional pub folk singer. Slightly flat or sharp and bring yourself into tune. He makes the song's character he sings as sound interesting and authentic. Like this one or Fairy Tale of New York. When someone's covers Shane's songs they never sound right as it sounds too polished and clean. Bowling for Soup 1985. I thought this was originally by Bowling for Soup. Johnny B. Good Chuck Berry. The original version is performed by Marty McFly in 1955 at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. It was actually performed by Calvin Klein. Harry Nilsson's version of Without You. Originally recorded by Badfinger, who I believe were one of the first bands to sign with Apple Records. I honestly had no idea his version of Without You was a cover. Holding Out for a Hero by Jennifer Saunders. C minor, put it in C minor. Deleted. It's worth noting that the song is way older than Lead Belly's recording of it. His was just the first surviving recording. It's an old folk song, sometimes called In the Pines or Pines Blues, and people used to sing it lots of different ways before it was standardized. A few other folk songs are like this. House of the Rising Sun was Rising Sun Blues for generations before the Animals' popular cover was released. Talking Heads Take Me to the River. HRM, Ima Have to Say Big Mouth Billy Bass, covered it best, https://yahoo.be/fkyz4wtbdhg&amp/12s. Eric Cartman cover of Poker Face That Shit Is Fire. Not forgetting his version of Heat of the Moment. House of the Rising Sun by the Animals. Do folk songs count as covers? The Fairy Godmother's cover of Holding Out for a Hero. Four Non Blondes cover of He-Man's What's Up. https://m.youtube.com/watch?6nxnxtniwkc. He-Man's What's Up. https://www.youtube.com /watch $32FB-GYR49Y. Israel Kamakoy will all somewhere over the rainbow. What's cool about this one is that it's also a cover of What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. Respect by Aretha Franklin is the best cover song. But my favorite is by the Fugees covering Roberta Flack's Killing Me Softly. Norah Jones also did a beautiful cover of Don't Know Why. Killing Me Softly's isn't Roberta Flack's. It's from Lori Lieberman. Cyanuxy and Amp, The Banshees' Dear Prudence, https://www.youtube.com/watch?them6rtrooz Bobby McGee, Janis Joplin made it passionately great. I love rock and roll, Joan Jett. Most people don't even know it's a cover. The original was done by British glam rock adjacent band The Arrows. She's Not There by Santana. Also their version of Black Magic Woman. These are covers where the originals are incredible songs already and the covers just elevate them even further. Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes is probably the biggest improvement over the original because of how awful the original is. Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You is amazing, but I even felt like crying when I listened to Chris Cornell's version. https://yahoo.be/iuadru9-hrk. Originally a Prince song. Istanbul, not Constantinople, They Might Be Giants. Original by the Four Lads. Richard Cheese Down with the Sickness. You can cover pretty much any song with some crooner. Richard Cheese proves this. Blue by Linda Ronstadt. Arctic Monkeys did a cover of Girls Aloud Love Machine. Amazing cover. Black Magic Woman Santana. Love Fleetwood Mac but Santana made that their own. Diggy Diggy Hole originally by Yogscast and covered by Windrose. The Wiggles covering Elephant, originally by Tame Impala. https://yahoo.be/a13wnqsrc5g. Generally speaking, the Like A version has produced some pretty great covers over the years. See also Paul Kelly covering his own song https://yahoo.be/icccg7fxho. Judas Priest Green Manalishi. Diamonds and Rust, originally by Joan Baez, is also fantastic. Red Red Wine UB40, originally by Neil Diamond. The Soft Cell version of Tainted Love. Night That the Lights Went Out in Georgia Reba. Might as well add Fancy to that too. Faith No More I'm Easy. I'm a Slut for Mike Patton. Tennessee Whiskey Chris Stapleton. Cyanuxy and the Banshees cover of The Passenger. Adds a fantastic energy to the song. On the subject of Cyanuxy and the Banshees, what about Dear Prudence? I Will Always Love You. Dolly Parton. I Will Always Love You Whitney Houston. Blinded by the Light was a Springsteen song, and Manfred Mann's Earth Band covered it. Also funny mention, but Pat Boone had a metal album that was all covers, including Holy Diver. It's not good. Funny though. Torn Natalie and Brulia. You guys have already hit a lot of them, but I would add Hazy Shade of Winter by the Bangles was better than Simon and Amp, Garfunkel's version. Soft Cell Tainted Love. Sweet Jane by Cowboy Junkies, originally by the Velvet Underground. Lou Reed even said that the Cowboy Junkies version is his favorite, and that's about as deep as compliments get. It's a great cover, but I still prefer the VU version. Simply the Best by Tina Turner. Original by Bonnie Tyler.